All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, the 7th of October, 2025, and we are here again with the live session. As usual, yesterday we were looking for these two levels as our draw on liquidity, and I think during the New York session I wanted to see them just drop here and go up, but they made a sharp move down, and then overnight we've seen them go up. So nothing has really changed, to be honest. We are still on course for the draw on liquidity that we were looking for. So euro, we are still looking for 1.16082 as the draw on liquidity. Now looking on the H4, price only retraces back to this auto block here, and we are going down. So our next immediate downside objective is going to be this one here. $1.1645. That's our next immediate target. Okay, and once we breach that, maybe a pullback might happen. They've left behind some fair value gap over here. And then potentially this one. So if we take out this low, maybe price might pull back. Preferably not, but you never know. Price might pull back into this and then continue going down. This is a key level. 1.1, I think 1.16. Yeah, 1.16 will be a key level for price. Okay, so that will be where maybe if we fail to continue going down, we might resume going up from. But let's see how we move once we go below this low. But I want to see acceleration to attack this one here. British pound, I think we've also dived into that yesterday. That's what I was expecting. Price didn't do it, it pulled back. Now they've taken out the Friday's high, okay, and then dipped down, so that's a good thing. That's creating an auto block here so far. And also I think the fact that we run up, took out this side and drop down, it means the sellers are really in control, especially within the next 47 minutes. If that candle can close bearish, this would be a good sign that sellers are in control. 1.3323 will definitely be taken. Okay, so we're going to be looking for a continuation to the downside. Euro pound, I think yesterday we spoke about this. We are likely gonna continue going up, so buying this would be a good thing. If you bought it, great. If you didn't, once this candle closes, another buying opportunity will come and you can buy this candles high in case we pull back to it. On the 1 hour time frame, we have London session fair value gap, you have a breaker, so any of them can be used as a buy, but I prefer selling the British pound. Okay, because if euro pound goes up, British pound is weak, so I prefer selling the British pound to go and attack this low here. Gold, we are still bullish, heading for the 4,000 level. Maybe this pullback might not happen, but if they go above this up candle here on a H4, that would have given you a nice auto block as well to key off from for the continuation to the upside. I think they did create a down candle over here, so that could have been the buying opportunity, but it's missed. It's fine, they'll create more as we go up. So 4,000 and then 4,000 0.5. Okay, so that's targets for now. Those are the targets for now, so expect a continuation to the upside on gold. Crude oil, same thing, expect a continuation to the upside. I think price only pulled back to this and we are likely gonna reach for that. If we go above this down candle, buy it and then trade to that level. It can trade beyond that to this and to that 64.22 and 64.73. It can trade to those two. Okay, so that is that on the crude oil market. So first target is 63.613, 63.16. Okay, 63.16, then 64.23, 64.73. Now today is Tuesday, so depending on the day that they do get here, that might be it. Probably this week might just be an up candle and then next week we resume going lower. That can be a possibility as well, but let's see, because it depends on what price will do when it gets to these levels. So the first one being 63.15. Let's see what price will do once we get there. And like I said, buying is the way to go so far for now. ES, we are still bullish on ES. We are looking for continuation to the upside. Yesterday price screamed up, came back down. I think I gave two levels to watch. One was here and then the other one was here. Those were two inverted fair value gaps. First one reacted and then second one sent price back up again. So expect that continuation to the 6838 level, the 6838 level. Okay, that is the draw on liquidity for now. Okay, I think pretty much that's all Yesterday I mentioned that, my favorite is these two. Okay, and so far you can see why. They will continue to be my favorite until the downside objectives has been met. Okay, so let's go to the cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, we are still looking for higher prices. I think we have a pullback to a down candle, so continuation to the upside. Nothing has really changed. If anything comes down, they might drop into this fair value gap and then continue going higher. And I think I've already given the projections on the upside: 129.384, 141.868. Okay, so that is that. Ethereum, we're still bullish. 5k is the upside objective, so you're looking for 5k as the upside objective. Solana, bullish. We're looking for price to break this up candle. Once we break that, then 294.86 will be the next upside objective. XRP, we are looking for this up candle to be broken. Once that is broken, then we'll start making our way for this 36607 level. I think between yesterday and today, nothing has really changed. Hype, same thing. We are looking for 53, 57, and then 69. 59. Now, this down candle here currently needs to hold for that to be possible. If we lose this down candle, we might come back to this fair value gap again. If we lose this down candle, we might come back to this low again before price will resume going up. So keep an eye on this down candle. If we lose it, then watch out for this low before the move up might happen. AI16, same thing. We are watching this fair value gap. We want that to break before we look for any buying opportunities. Until then, if you buy, it's still subject to this fair value gap. Now, you can obviously buy and hold for the break to happen. If you want to be aggressive, that is fine. If you want to be conservative, then sit and wait till this gap is broken, and then you can look for the buy. And then finally, Chatsky. I think yesterday I was talking about the 50% or the first quadrant, the first two quadrants here. We need price to reject from here. On the weekly, they printed an up candle here. So where we are now, taking previous week low, that's probably about it. The next move should reject and then start going up. We shouldn't be closing below that low on a daily basis. This one here, price should not close below it on a daily basis. If we close below it on a daily basis, they might continue going down, but I don't think that might happen. Anything is possible anyway, but very rare do I see that happening. So with this up candle here, we are supposed to be coming up a little bit more. So with the run below previous week low, that should be about it, and then rejection. So I'll be watching out for a potential previous week low rejection, and then obviously if we can break market structure, then that'll be a good thing. I like the formation anyway, because that's a low, that's taken. Price needs to reject, break structure, and then start making its way back up. Okay, so that's about it for the cryptos. Back to the currencies. Like I said, I prefer euro and pound. That's my favorite for now. So you do what you have to do, and I'll see you same time tomorrow. Watch this up candle that formed in London session. Okay, if any pullback happens, they might hold there and then continue going down. But whatever happens, this is now your where you be wrong in terms of market reversing. If we break this high, then you're wrong. You're gonna go up. Until then, 1332 is our downside objective. Okay, so that's all I have for you for today. Thank you for tuning in. It's a short one, I know, but we don't always have to do much. You just have to understand what is happening, as you can see, and then we go with the flow. Until then, take care.